Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was looking for a better way to send music from their Windows computer to home theater amplifier. Previously, they were using a roundabout method involving casting to a TV, which then fed the audio to the receiver through an optical cable. Our reviewer notes that this setup was not only inconvenient, requiring reconnection every time, but also resulted in noticeably poor sound quality. It just wasn't a great listening experience, and they sought a more direct and higher quality solution. Hoping to improve things, this client ordered a new Bluetooth receiver. Right away, they were impressed. Our reviewer has a theory that the quality of a product's packaging often reflects the quality of the item inside, and in this case, the packaging felt distinctly high-end. That feeling carried over to the device itself, which seemed well-designed and solid. They found the controls on the unit to be straightforward and easy to figure out, with simple buttons for things like playing and pausing music, skipping tracks, adjusting volume, and even toggling a 3D sound effect. With the new setup, this little audio device now connects wirelessly to the computer. The music signal travels via Bluetooth to the receiver, which then sends it through an optical cable to the home theater amplifier. The difference was night and day. The sound quality is now described as excellent, with no interference whatsoever. A major bonus for this client is that the unit stays connected, so whenever they want to listen to music, they simply have to turn on their amplifier and press play on the computer. No more fussing with connections. Although the process was mostly simple, our reviewer did run into a minor hiccup at first. However, when they reached out to customer support, the response was immediate and the problem was resolved quickly. This positive experience with the support team added to their overall satisfaction, leaving them with the feeling that.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer has a long and positive history with this line of audio receivers, having used a more basic version for years. That previous gadget has been a reliable workhorse, primarily used in their car where it connects seamlessly with a subtle, pleasant tone. Our reviewer notes its impressive practical range, mentioning how it's been dependable enough to connect speakers at a festival campsite from a significant distance. A key feature they appreciate is its quiet simplicity. It just works without shouting notifications at you. In fact, its user-friendly nature convinced them to buy one for their parents. When setting up a new audio space, this client decided to try the higher-tier version of the receiver, which is essentially the same core device but with added features like a small screen, physical buttons, and external antennas for what they assume is excellent range. The connection to their laptop was flawless and immediate. However, our reviewer did run into one minor quirk. The only way to sever the connection with their computer is to physically power down the receiver itself, as it doesn't seem to respond to software-based disconnect commands. Despite this small inconvenience, their opinion remains overwhelmingly positive. They feel the product's value is immense simply because it avoids the obnoxious voice prompts common in other devices. For this user, the calm and quiet beeps are a massive selling point. They passionately contrast this with the jarring experience of a loud, Bluetooth-connected voice blasting through speakers, making this receiver a clear winner in their eyes for its understated and effective performance.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this Bluetooth receiver, having also tried a similar, slightly lower-end model from the same manufacturer. Both are simple and user-friendly, which is a big plus. Our reviewer uses this gadget to connect their Android phone to a high-quality audio system and speakers, and the difference in audio quality compared to the other model is definitely noticeable. This client feels the improved digital-to-analog converter, DAC, in this one makes a real difference, even though it isn't the absolute best available on the market. A major advantage is the LDAC codec support, which allows for the highest quality Bluetooth streaming. If you're planning to stream high-resolution music, this is definitely the way to go, according to our reviewer. However, it's important to note that Apple devices don't support LDAC, limiting you to the AAC codec. If you're primarily using Apple products, the reviewer suggests the other model might be a more sensible choice. One unexpected perk of this particular receiver is its impressive range. This client easily gets a reliable connection well over 30 feet, even through walls in their house.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.